What's up, everybody? We are hump day. It's already Wednesday. Can y'all believe that? This week is just blowing right by. I mean, just blowing right by. The older I get, the faster it goes.
Yep.
But that is life, guys. We got to wake up and breathe. Thank God we're here and move on. And so don't think about all those numbers. Man, we got a house full of members in here. That's all green at the top. Anyway, we got Nettie, Happy Place, Mary Jones, Shannon Kraft, Mr. Breeze, Castle Hive. Castle Hive, did you get my email? Mr. Breeze, oh, I think you did get my email. I think you responded. Kenneth Oaks, Tumbleweed RV Life. I think I said Mary Jones, His Way Homestead. Artist on the Road is here. Camping Therapy, Our Epic RV Adventure. Good morning, guys. Nursing Our Travel Bug. Weekend RVing. Did I say Linda Barker? Linda Barker, Camping Therapy. I think I got everybody. We got 13 here, and I think we got a bunch more coming in the door. Anyway.
Raid.
Yeah, we may be getting raided. Is it a weekend RVing raid?
That's what it looks like.
So, anyway, we'll give everybody a chance to get in here, and I'll get me another drink. So, we're going to have Ave Potterfield with us. We've done been talking to her in the green room, so we'll have her out here in just a little bit. Tomorrow we'll have See Our View. Friday will be Fun Day Friday. Monday we got Buddy the Talking
Bichon.
I'll never get that right. That's just no, not right. Tuesday morning, Trip and Tracy. Tuesday night, y'all don't forget this. I have pushed this Tuesday night, August the 25th, hard for a reason. We got a young lady, about 12-year-old. She's from about an hour from here. She shares my last name. I never knew her, never knew any of them, but I seen them on a friend's Facebook post, her singing the national anthem. Well, she has wrote a song about what's going on in our world right now and sang, and man, it is amazing. Felix and Eddie's heard her sing. Y'all got to be there August 25th, that night. I'd like to have 100 people in the chat. She is amazing. I would like to just blow her away and let everybody just, I guess, give her a little bit of applause and for all the hard work she's put in and how talented she is. So, also, I will be sharing the contact info with her for all of my YouTube friends that has lives that would like to get her on her show. I've talked to her dad, and he's willing to work and get her on whoever wants her. So she'll be amazing. She'll be a great guest to have on. But she is in school, so it's going to have to be at nighttime. So, anyway, that is Tuesday night, the 25th. Also, guys, y'all got to stay tuned. We are going to have a very, 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 very big announcement and hopefully in a few days. Can't announce it yet. We do have a yes, but we ain't confirmed a date on a very, 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 very big channel that's going to be on our show. So we're excited about that. When I tell y'all this bunch, Miss Felix and Nettie work behind the scenes a lot, they work behind the scenes. Felix just, and her and Nettie both always say, well, all you can do is ask. All they can say is no. And so they took that challenge wide open, and Felix sent out an email and got a yes. So we're waiting on the date. So y'all will be ecstatic to see this person on our show. I'm ecstatic. My heart is just beating through my chest right now. So anyway, so it's going to be good. Y'all will enjoy it. It's going to be good for the channel as well. So let's see here. Anybody else come in the door that I missed? There's Rayleigh Creative Travel. They snuck in. Tracy snuck in. All right, so we got a lot of things that we put out in the last couple of weeks. I'm going to go over all that right quick. We got the merch store. The links are in the box. The links are in the description. and the links are in the About page. So I've never been a big proponent of the About page until I have been got chewed out for the last couple of weeks. So now everything that is Daydream About Nice Things has a link on the About page. So I'm just going to pull it up and tell you how many links we have on the About page.
And if you go to the merch store and get something, make sure you send us a picture wearing it. You can email it to any of the three of us. It doesn't matter. Or, send it on Instagram, whatever you want to do. But we'd like to have a picture. So
that would be awesome. All right. So the links that are on the About page is we got our Patreon link. We got our Facebook link. We got our merchandise store. Now we are heard through our podcast on Pocket Cast, which is a podcast platform. We're heard on Spotify, which is a podcast platform, Instagram, Anchor Podcast, who is in charge of our podcast. They distribute it out to as many people that'll take it. We have our join button for our YouTube membership, and we have our Radio Public podcast outlet. So there's going to be more podcast outlets. I'm thinking that we're going to be on Apple Podcasts, but they have not got that done yet. We've all got lists of outlets that they're trying to get us on, and Apple Podcast is one of those. So anything nerdy about the show will always be in the description or in the About page. So check out all of that. There is some new emojis up on the members emoji bar. If you guys have not been in a day or two, the members we got a new Felix emoji. If y'all have not seen that, go check that out. So let's see. So I went over that. Podcast, we upload the morning show and the Tuesday night show up on the podcast. I try to do it as soon as possible. It should be up by that night anyway. So we've got a bunch of podcasts loaded. Not all the ones we've ever done live, but we probably went back a good little ways. So we started. I think we got one on there with where we're spinning the wheel, and I'm probably not going to put the ones with spinning the wheel on it. So we probably got most of what we're going to put on it from the old, and then from now on, every morning and Tuesday night show will be uploaded on the podcast. So just because we have a members section, that members is for something totally different. It just shows up in YouTube. So the people that's members are getting something that we don't do on YouTube. So that's totally separate. Don't think your YouTube experience changed. It hadn't. YouTube's still free. Podcast still free. And we're not taking anything away from YouTube or the podcast to put it on there. We're just offering something different. And so that's just a fun thing to do. Some people had asked for it. And so I finally, after a few weeks, decided to do it. We're still going to keep our Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member, you can stay over there. If you want to cancel that and come over on the YouTube, that's totally up to you. But we're going to keep both open as long as we have members in the Patreon. So Patreon offers a lot more different things. YouTube membership right now is only one level, and that's probably where it'll stay for a while. I don't know if we'll ever add another level on the YouTube side. We might. I'm not gonna say never, but right now we're not. So, all right. Have I left anything off?
I don't think so.
So, we've added stuff to the merch store since it opened. We have fur baby hoodies. So if any of y'all are wanting that, we also have pillows. If there's something that you're wanting with our logo on it and we don't have it, email Felix. She is sort of in charge of that department. She is in charge of that department because she built it. That's her baby right there. She built it from scratch. So email her and she'll let you know if we can get it.
I'm going to interrupt. Tuesday evening, September 15th. That's our date.
Huh?
That's our verified date.
Ooh, man. So
Are you tickled? Are you tickled?
I'm about to cry.
I thought you might like to know that now rather than later.
So do we announce it now?
I don't see why not. He said, let's do September 15th evening. I'll make sure I'm at a spot with good internet.
All right. So this is our breaking news. September the 15th, that Tuesday night, the Tuesday night show, we're going to have Traveling Robert on our show. So we're pretty pumped about that. Felix sent the email and he said yes. So
yeah, he's an awesome guy.
So we have a rock star going to be in the house. I looked this morning. He has 143,000 subscribers. His videos get around 1.5 to 1.7 million views. And wow. So I am tickled to death. I am nearly in tears. We've had a lot smaller channels not respond. And so that is amazing. So
yeah.
Traveling.
Yeah, or almost be rude. I said, or almost be rude.
Yeah. We've had, when you get in the interview business, some people just don't, they think they have to say something ugly instead of just not respond or just a polite no, you know?
Okay, so, I don't know if His Way Homestead is serious, but maybe. So you need to go look up Traveling Robert. He's very big in this RV community. Super nice guy. I've watched him on several live streams. I've heard people that people that's met him have said that he's just so down to earth and just awesome. So yeah, go check out Traveling Robert.
So I did not know this. Sue from Lucky Dog Production Moderator is a moderator for Traveling Robert. I don't think I knew that. I knew they were friends, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I did know that.
Castle Highs has never heard of Traveling Robert either. What? But though they're not in the RV community.
Yeah, sure. I would think everybody in the RV community probably knows who he is. I would think maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of big channels out there I don't know too. So
yeah. So he has a mini weenie that he pulls all over. He is awesome. Y'all have heard me talk about Cuban coffee in a shot glass that I will not drink. Do y'all know where I learned about that? Traveling Robert. Traveling Robert does shots of Cuban coffee, and woo! If it's so strong that it had to be put in a shot glass, you won't see me drinking. All right, man, I'm nearly in tears. That put our show on a whole new level. Man, we got a resume. We will have after the 15th. Felix and Nettie and Jerry is not here. I don't know where Jerry is. I didn't send him a link, I guess, but he's not here anyway. He comes in, we'll send him a link. Woo! Man, that's awesome. All right, so we got that out of the way, and I guess it's about time to bring up our guest. So we are fixing to bring up our guest. Are you ready, Miss Ava? Here we go. How about it?
Hey, hello. And first of all, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. So, were there plenty of coffee in the green room?
There was. I just got a refill, too.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. Yeah. Kenneth Oak, we put him in charge of the green room. He has to keep the coffee hot and the cookies warm. So that's Kenneth Oak's job. So, he didn't know that was his job till just now, but that's his job. So that's how a lot of people got put on this team. They didn't know they were team members until just one day out of the blue, they were team members. They wound up on a T-shirt.
Wow.
So how's Miss Ava doing? I mean, you've talked a little bit, but feeling a little puny this morning.
Yes, I've been absent for about a week, but I'm feeling better. I'm back.
Woohoo! The kid is back. So, for those that don't know, introduce yourself and your channel and what your channel is about.
Are you going to lean over and say hi? Okay. My husband's over here on this side. He's going to stay off camera.
Is he? You tell him he has to keep fresh coffee, right?
He's here for moral support.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's both of our channel. He does filming as well as me. He does all of the farm filming, and I do everything else, but we work together. So my name's Ave Potterfield, and that is the name of our channel. And if I had to describe our channel, or what I feel like the purpose for my channel is, would be a feel-good, happy place with no negativity. And that I hope after you've been to a visit, you leave smiling. I do lots of flower gardening. That's one of my favorite things to do. And it's been the best summer ever for butterflies in the butterfly garden. It's been spectacular. And we like to go for a walk and do some adventures. And when he goes out to the farm, his family, his dad and his brother own a farm. So there's a family farm, and they're restoring a Model A. And nobody's seen the Model T yet, but there is a Model T out there.
Oh, wow.
Just documenting some of that and having a lot of fun with it.
Wow, sounds amazing. So, what kicked you in the tail and said, we need to do a YouTube channel? I mean, like, what brought that on?
Well, we're musicians. And if you go back in through all of our posts, you'll see we actually started our channel, I think, in 2017. And we thought we were just going to fill it up with lots of music, but it was kind of scary. It was kind of scary for me. And I don't know, it was a lot more work than you think it might be when you're just going in and you think, oh, this is going to be so fun. We're just going to put up videos and it's going to be great. But there's a lot of time and a lot of work in it, right? Behind the scenes that people don't see. And I got overwhelmed and there it went. But we decided to get back into it and branch out a little bit. So we've recorded some more music that we're going to put on there. And I'm a songwriter. I have about 30 original songs in 2 CDs. And so I'm going to be putting some of my original music up. So that'll be something different. That I'm gonna
So where can they find that? We need moderators to drop the link. Somebody might want to buy some of your music.
Well, I haven't sold them yet. I need to get that done.
So do you have any made to sell, or do you just not have a site?
I have some made that I gave to family, and that's one of the things we're going to work on this winter is getting that part of that end done so that we will have some to sell.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, let us know when you get some to sell. We'll tell everybody.
Sure.
So, what? I think I know this answer, but I'm going to ask it for everybody else. What kind of music do you do? And I know the answer. And what's your favorite?
My favorite is Irish music. Irish music. We play, my husband and I actually met at a bluegrass festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he was a bluegrass musician, and I love bluegrass music, but I'd never really played it before. I was more of a country singer, and like the old stuff, like Patsy Cline and things like that are my favorites. That time period. And oldies like Aretha Franklin, and I forget what song I sang. Oh, the roller skating song. Karaoke with the roller skating song.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was so nervous.
Oh, man.
I actually remember the first time my mom played that song for me. Of course, it was on like a 45 or something. And I'm like, what is this song? Because, I'm a kid, right? And she's like, I liked this song when I was a kid. And I'm like, this is horrible. But then as I got, older, it's like one of those songs that really grows on you. And now it's just kind of quirky and fun. So, I'm not that kid no more, I guess. But I
She just
remember
plays a kid on my YouTube channel. So you were practicing on, what are you practicing on there? When I come in the studio this morning, you were playing, what are you playing? Oh yeah.
This is my husband's mandolin.
Wow.
Mine has broken strings. I need to replace strings. So this is my husband's mandolin. And yes, it's my security blanket. You see me hugging it, right?
Yeah, buddy. So what was you playing?
I was playing some Soldier's Joy.
Well, play. Let's hear it.
All right. This is an old time song.
Troubadour is going to love this.
Can you hear that?
Yep. Wow, sound like you might have played that once or twice in your life.
I have.
So you was talking about you write a lot of music.
Yeah.
And is what kind of music do you write? Is it lean more country or?
Well, about half of it is more country. A couple of them are kind of rockish. Several of them are love songs to my sweetheart. And then I am a nature person. I've just, ever since I was little, I've loved nature. So I wrote songs about thunderstorm and thunder and just different things.
Troubadour said that you need to put your music behind your videos.
I've thought about that, but I don't know how.
So when you do your videos, add the music in and just turn it down.
I'm one of those people that has a learning curve into the screen.
So you're like Gary.
Actually, I can do videos. I'm not good at it, but I can. But now, if it comes to checking more than one email, Felix had to do that.
I'm learning. I just this last week am learning how to blur license plates. And I kid you not, it's been so hard for me.
I don't even know how to do that.
I'm embarrassed to say how much time I've already spent trying to learn license plates, how to blur them. And I won't tell you how many things I've thrown or how many times I've yelled at my computer. Because it's never us. It's always the computer.
I don't ever blur license plates. I started doing that, and I'm like, you know what? This is too much trouble.
I'm like,
I tried doing videoing without getting the plates in the video, and that's too much to think about.
Impossible.
I'm just like, I don't care. Whatever. Somebody wants to find you, they'll find you. The license plates really aren't going to make that much difference.
So, Ava, do you have Troubadour? You need to follow Troubadour. You love their music.
Yes, I do. Yes, that was me trying to picture, but yes. I actually saw them on somebody in here did an interview with them, didn't they? Pretty recently.
They were interviewed on a channel here not long. Oh, yeah. Did Bob interview them?
Bob did, yes.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
That was the first time I had met them and seen them. So, yes, I enjoyed them very much.
Troubadour said that they follow you.
Awesome. Thank you.
So you said that y'all, you have a lot of music and stuff, and that was your intent to do the music, but that you, was it did you say it was the editing that got you sort of slowing down on doing that kind of stuff? Or?
I didn't know how to edit anything at all. And that's why, like my hammer dulcimer videos, you see the hammer dulcimer sitting there, you see me come sit down, I play, you see me get up and go turn off the camera, because I didn't know how to do any of that. I mean, I've started from scratch.
Yeah, I've had to learn a lot. I didn't know anything about that until I started, and I still stink at it, but I can put a product out there. I can edit, I can clip, I can put music in, I can turn music down, you know, I can take audio out, and so I'm getting a little better. I've learned how to do Bob's Adventure on Wheels has taught me how to strip the audio out of the morning live stream and put them in a podcast. So I learned how to do that. So our Epic RV Adventure, thanks for coming by. Miss seeing you guys too. So, but yeah, I've had a lot of help along the way, and I've self-taught on most of it. And what I didn't know, I've learned here. So what is new and what's upcoming in your YouTube world?
Ooh, well, we're going to be adding more of our Irish and old time music. The two of us playing. I'm going to be recording on video my originals and start posting those, and I've been afraid because you always want acceptance, and what if people don't like it, and what if and it's a very personal thing, and I'm gonna have to overcome that because not everybody likes all the things all the time, but it's a very personal thing, right? So but I'm over that. I'm gonna punch fear in the face, and I'm going to do it anyway and have fun with it, because music is my life. I am a private music instructor, so it's also my job is teaching music, and so I have music everywhere, and it's what keeps me going.
Yep. So His Way Homestead reminded me that I need to introduce everybody for the podcast. So I forget that we do a podcast and they can't see the screen. And so to my left, as is most of the time when I'm on a live stream, we have Happy Place Camping to my left. You're right if you're looking at me.
I'd wave, but they can't see me.
Yeah. So
that's wave here.
Yep. So give you a color play-by-play. Felix is laughing and waving like a beauty queen going to a parade. So, and down below me and Felix, we have Miss Ava Potterfield from her. That is the name of her YouTube channel, Ava Potterfield. And she is a musician, and her channel is all about things that make you happy, basically in a nutshell. And so she is our guest today. So the play-by-play, she's smiling from ear to ear, and got red hair and blue glasses, and just grinning and having a happy time. So, and drinking her coffee like everybody up here is.
Cheers.
Ooh, I like that coffee mug. That's cute.
One of my students got that from me.
That's cute.
I get a lot of mugs. I'm a school bus driver. I get a lot of mugs for Christmas.
That's funny.
I've got some customized Yetis that I really like that's got school bus related stuff. There's K&R Destinations and Meemaw Matters. I might have missed Meemaw Matters coming in. I think I missed His Way Homestead coming in as well.
Did you see what Meemaw's Matters says? She loves Ava's photography. So I'm guessing that's something else that you dabble in?
Yes, lots of photography. And my favorite thing is moon photography. And because of the YouTube channel, rather than always doing a slideshow, I've began videoing the moon. And it's interesting to me because it captures all the night sounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Frogs, the crickets, and everything in the woods, as well as the moon. And if it's, I'm always happy for a very slight, partially cloudy night because you can get those clouds going across the moon.
Right.
Pretty. And we just got a new camera yesterday.
I was just about to ask you what camera, because that's going to be the next question. Everybody's going to want to know, what camera do you use?
We're so happy. We've always used a Nikon and we love it, love it, love it. But my goodness, we're both photographers and we just about wore it out. So we went and got the next step up, and we've been saving and watching and saving and watching, and it went on sale yesterday. So we went and bought it.
Woohoo!
Got the last one that locally that the store had, and it is a Nikon B as in boy 600, and it's just like our other camera except it has an even better zoom. So we were outside last night trying to find a moon. Never found one today.
Yeah. It was pretty cloudy yesterday because you're in Missouri, right? Yeah, you're like up by in that northeast corner. So yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we were pretty much cloudy most of the day yesterday. We didn't hardly have any sunshine. We kept it cooler, but
it was a beautiful day. It was so nice and cool.
So I guess hubby's running the camera and he's there for moral support.
Can you wait?
That's funny.
He's very shy, but we have a lot of fun together, and I need to figure out how to change up the name of our channel to include us both. But I tried and I just couldn't figure out how to do that. So that's something that we will do in the future, because he does do like half the videos, right? So he needs his name on there. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I will get that done. He does photography as well. And I'm not always real good about saying I took this or he took that. But he also does some of the moon photography. And he does all the Model A videoing, all the farm and the tractors and all the work going on videos. And he's enjoying our channel, but he doesn't enjoy speaking on camera.
Yeah.
And that's all right, because, I do.
Yeah, it only takes one of you. Jesse's getting better. Have you noticed he talks in the videos a little bit here and there now?
And he loves to cook. He's learning to cook different things and doing cooking videos out on the barbecue grill. And he has this awesome wood stove he's been cooking on. And
that's cool.
We'll have more of that this fall too, as it cools off a little more, and the bugs aren't so bad. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what if you had a chance to sit down and play music with any one person and or group? It might be a group. Who would that person or group be?
It would be Willie Nelson and his son Lucas Nelson.
So what's your favorite Willie song?
I love them all.
There has to be one.
Oh, I don't even know if I can narrow it down to one.
I love Stevie Nicks and I love all of her songs, but I can tell you my favorite one.
I like his version of Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain.
Oh, that's tough. Yep.
That would have to be my favorite.
Yep.
But I just love him.
How old is old Willie now? About 154?
I don't know. Seems like it, maybe.
I mean, is marijuana that good for living longer? We'll know if Felix lives to be that, 100, 110. We'll know that there is something to it.
We'll know.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, that's not legal in Missouri. I'm not a lawbreaker.
That's why she's been looking at land in Colorado.
Yeah.
Jury called her out on it last night.
He is 87, says Artist on the Road.
Rayleigh put he's one joint away from 122.
Yep.
Do you guys play music like at festivals or anything, or just something y'all do for your family? Or
we have a local group. I don't have a local group. We're members of a local group called Ragtag Irish Band, and we play at Folklife Festival locally and the Mark Twain Festival.
Mark Twain, my favorite writer.
Yep. And we play at a local brewery here every other week. We haven't been since the shutdown, but we are really looking forward to getting back into playing live music because it is so fun. And our favorite audience anywhere are kids.
Wow, how many kids do y'all have?
Kids don't have any inhibitions, and they dance and they sing and they wiggle and they enjoy the music. They feel it. And our second favorite place would be at the nursing homes because you always, they sing, they laugh, and people will come up to us later and say, you know, my mom and my dad enjoyed that so much, and they haven't even talked in X amount of time, but here they were singing along with those songs, and so fun. And I did hear that question. I did hear your question. We met after I raised my family. So our children are 34 and oh my gosh, maybe 36. I don't know. There's 2 years difference in them. So I'm older than y'all think I am, huh?
Yeah, actually. Yep. I mean, you said it, but yeah, I didn't think you was that old.
I'm either 53 or 54. I don't know. I lost track. I'd have to do the math, and calculator's not handy.
Man.
So we've been married for 10 years. We met 15 years ago, like I said, playing music, and we got married 4 years later.
See you, Trooper Duo. Thanks for coming by. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
So, so is teaching music, is that your job full time?
Yes, it is.
Wow, you get to do what you love then.
Yes, it is. And due to world circumstances, I had to switch to online teaching, which is actually something that has always been part of the plan all along. It's just was intimidating, right? So I hadn't done it yet. So bam, one day, there we are. So,
Right.
I've learned how to do that. So one of the things that we're going to start doing is live virtual jam sessions. And right now it's on Facebook. And do that once a week and have a slow jam for the people learning the songs, where we slow the songs down, and then follow that with just the regular sit around and play the music at the speed we normally play. And we're hoping that turns out to be a lot of fun. We're having fun. I hope other people have fun.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but you can get StreamYard for free. And if you don't go live, like on YouTube, it don't go against your hours. So you can have private lives as long as you don't hit the live button to go live on YouTube or any other platform. You can you can have a private live with all your students. Share the link. They could come in. Nobody else comes in. And that don't go against your time. So you get 20 hours of StreamYard for free a month. So you would never use any hours unless you live streamed on YouTube. But
Did not know
so,
that.
yeah. So that's what I was told. I never done much of that, but that's what I was told. So let's see here. What did I did? Do what?
Mel Nettie just said that she just loves her personality and thinks she's awesome.
Thank you so much. When my students come, we have this little interview process where I tell them a little bit about myself. And one of the things about me is I have lupus. So we don't have to go all into that. But what that means to me and to my students is there may be days when I just can't teach. There may be days when I started teaching and just have to stop and short notice cancel. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. So I tell them that. And then the other thing I tell them is I'm probably going to be unlike anyone else you've had for a teacher, because I clap, I applaud when they play. We laugh, we giggle. We just have a lot of fun. And so far, they've all pretty much liked me.
So I just got an important chat in the chat that says that you have a video grilling hot dogs.
I have what?
Somebody posted that you have a video on your page of you grilling hot dogs.
Yeah.
All right. So just wait a minute. Let's just pause right here. You get credit for the hot dog, but for you to get a passing grade, did you slot dog those hot dogs? You did not just throw them on a grill and cook them without doing anything to them, did you?
Well, they were the kind my husband buys, and we did just cook them. But then when I made my hot dog to eat, it had ketchup, mustard, and some of Mama Potterfield's homemade relish, and it was delicious.
All right.
How did you cook yours?
I'm just saying that the mod is going to drop a link, and you're going to click on that link, and you're going to see how a real hot dog is picked. That's all I'm going to say. Right now, you get a failing grade, but I think you can go on and get a passing grade. You get partial credit for grilling a hot dog. That's all you get. So, you've never undoubtedly heard about a curler dog, I guess.
No.
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything more about it. I'm going to let the video speak for itself. And the mods is going to drop the link to the curler dog, slot dog challenge. And she's going to go home and watch that for homework.
Curler dog, education begins. That's what Artist on the Road said.
You're going to be enlightened. Lightened. Let me get that right. Oh, man.
Curl a dog.
So I guess Roy and Becky come in. I missed them come in. There they are. Roy and Becky said curl a dog is a requirement in this community. And we got introduced to this by Canadians, all I can say.
I better write this down.
Rayleigh Creative Travel said you've never had a hot dog till you've had a curl dog.
I don't see a link for it. Did I miss it?
They may have not got it yet. I can't believe it.
I thought maybe Nettie would drop it because I thought she maybe already had it.
They'll have it here just a minute.
I'll write it down because I can't click on it right now or I'll probably be gone.
Right.
Or if you'll write the timestamp, you can come back and might get it. But yeah, writing it down. Or if you'll go to my YouTube channel, the little search thing, type in curler dog, it'll take you right to it.
Okay. Now somebody else said, Castle Hive said, no, a slot dog. What's a slot dog?
Let me just say that early on, let me just get it all out here in the open. I'm like a politician. I swung one way for a while, and then I'm back over here on the on a new platform. So let's just say I used to have a platform of slot dogs. And then my eyes were open to something far greater than anything a slot dog could ever produce. And so I done a video comparing the two, and I will let you decide.
Oh, I will
So
check that out.
all the information you need to know is in the video. So it's been a hit. We ain't broke no record with it or nothing, but everybody loved the slot dog, curler dog video. It's even better if you smoke them. Do y'all have a smoker?
No, we don't.
Well, they're not bad on a grill, but smoking them after you put them through the curler dog thing, whoo, man, that's heaven in a bun right there now.
Put them through the curly dog thing. This sounds interesting.
You have to prep a hot dog to be cooked, and this is the preparation of a hot dog.
Okay. I will check it out. Most definitely.
So, anyway, I think somebody might have emailed you the link.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I think Nettie just said that she emailed you the link.
Thank you.
So, any new weird ideas for videos coming up anytime soon, or anything interesting you think the chat might enjoy that you got coming up?
Well, one of my favorite places to go is Union Covered Bridge in Paris, Missouri. And I haven't been for a while, and it's been under reconstruction. They've been fixing it. So we're going to be going back to visit there. It was also the first place we ever went together. It wasn't really a date. Was that a date? It wasn't a date. We don't know if it was a date or not. But we went, we took a blanket, we sat on the lawn, and we had a little picnic. Kind of sounds like a date, maybe. It was an unofficial one. But yeah, we'll be going back there, and it's a beautiful place. And again, you know, there's our both of us, our love for nature, because there's the creek there and the beautiful trees. And if I'm feeling up to it, there's a little path / old road to walk down and kind of take a little adventure. And we're going to have to start mixing it up, because most of my videos have been the flowers and butterflies in my gardens this summer, and summer's about over. So you are going to be seeing new content from me. I'm just not exactly sure exactly what yet. I'm still planning. Good
deal. So do your students like or know that you're a YouTube rock star?
No. I'm not a rock star yet.
No, yeah.
I'm having fun. I love it. Now, I'm kind of shy, but I do like to talk. If I'm comfortable, I will talk. So that lets you know I'm comfortable with y'all, and I'm having fun. But I do have the moments. In a crowd, I'm one of those people that I'm just like watching and listening. So
yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. I don't see a quiet streak in that red hair.
Little.
No, I don't see it. So slow momentum's in the house. Speaking of singing and being quiet and outspoken. Slow momentum has come in. Lily just come in. Did I miss anybody else coming in? I hadn't said anything to. Meemaw Matters is in the house.
Honey and Me.
Honey and Me is here. Under review, or did they get monetized yet?
I don't know if she got monetized yet. I think she was in review. Let's see if she'll tell us.
She may very well tell us. So have you got any of that original music sitting there close that you can play for us? What are you laughing for? If you're going to be a rock star, you got to play on demand. You're just going out to infinity. That's right.
Actually, I don't.
The Bible talks about the rocks crying out. I've often wondered one of these days if the rocks wasn't going to start repeating everything that we ever said in the world.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
That'd make a great movie.
Would.
So, wow, I thought we were going to get to hear an original piece here by Miss Ava. So, what is your favorite instrument?
Oh my goodness. I started on piano in about the 3rd grade. And then in 5th grade, I learned to play the cello, and I've been a cellist ever since. Secretly wanted to learn the violin. Checked one out one summer at school. Didn't have much luck teaching myself and never picked one up again. But as an adult, I learned guitar. And if any of you or anybody you know ever says, I wish I had learned this instrument or that instrument, I'm here to tell you, grab one. It is never too late to learn. It is still fun, and it just fills your space. It fills your time. It makes you happy. I mentioned my lupus. I went through a year where I was bedfast and had to make the decision, am I going to give up or am I ready to fight? And I remember the moment laying in bed the day I made that decision. And I would get up and go play the piano for 2 minutes or however long I could. And then I had to go get back in bed. But music saved my life. So I am very passionate about music, love music. So it's never too late to learn. But I play as an adult, what I was going to say, I got sidetracked, sorry. As an adult, I learned the guitar. I still wanted to play that violin. And so I got one and I learned to play the violin, which led to the Irish music, right? And I play the Irish whistle or penny whistle. I play the mandolin, the tenor banjo, which is an Irish instrument. It's a 4-string banjo. It's different than the 5-string bluegrass banjo. Okay. I just say that because when people hear banjo, that's what they picture. I'm learning clarinet. I play a little bit of saxophone. I love to play the djembe drum and the baron, which is an Irish drum. I don't know what else I play. I play a lot of things, but because it brings me joy.
Wow. I've always wanted to learn to play the banjo. I love bluegrass. I love listening to bluegrass music. I don't know anything about bluegrass. I couldn't tell you who plays bluegrass. I love listening to it. You know what I'm saying? I got a friend of mine that plays the bass, and he's in a lot of bluegrass stuff, and I love listening to him. Wow, Honey and Me got monetized the same day they went in review.
Isn't that something?
That is awesome.
That was fast.
That's what you call having your ducks in a row right there.
Right. Thrifty Angela walked in the door.
Thrifty Angela's in the house. So somebody said a while ago that your emoji, Felix, needed to say whatever.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that would be too long to put on the little thing emoji. I'd have to break that into 2. It'd have to be whatever. So, yeah.
Oh, man. Felix done a good job doing those emojis and member badges. I appreciate her for that. I tell you all the time that Felix and Nettie is the backbone of the show, and I mean it. And they keep me straight and keep me going because I forget so much. I think when my iron levels get high, I'm going to about guarantee you the 17th they have to suck the life out of me because I get a lot of brain fog, and I've noticed it's right before my iron levels are off the roof. And so it's probably about that time. I'll know when I go back if that's it because I always do better. And that's funny how brain fog works. But I've had it bad lately.
KT says we need an emoji that says so.
Yeah.
We do all say so a lot. I have to edit that out of my videos. I say it so much it makes me crazy myself, because I'll be editing and it's like so, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do I know any other words? It's just so annoying. So I go back and try to edit out as much of the so's as possible. Because I figure if it drives me nuts, it's probably driving somebody else nuts too.
Living Light RV just came in. They said time to give blood, so they know what it's like to have hemochromatosis. So high iron, yeah. In the States, they won't allow us to give blood if we're diagnosed with hemochromatosis, and it's a shame because there's nothing wrong with that blood. It's our body don't get rid of it, and but so I go to a cancer center in Bessemer, Alabama, and they drain that blood out of me and throw it away. It's sad, and that room is always full of hemochromatosis patients. And there's no telling how many, I don't know a nicer way to say it, gallons and gallons of blood that they throw away a day that could go to help somebody. So that's the sad part of that. For everybody that just came in, Living Light, Slow Mo, and all y'all that just came in, we broke the big news that on September the 15th, our Tuesday night show, we will have Traveling Robert on our show. We just confirmed that, or Felix just confirmed that this morning. And so she sent him an email. He said yes. So that's all you got to do. That's more proof that if you don't ask, you'll never get anybody. So we'll have Traveling Robert September the 15th on the Tuesday night show. So y'all help me bring a crowd from our community and everybody's community. So, and maybe we'll be able to help his channel. I know I'm ecstatic. So I'm tickled to death about that. So y'all don't forget about that. So, all right, Ava, if you could just snap your fingers and there's one thing that you wish you had, or you could do, or you could get, or somewhere to go. If there's one thing about your channel that you could snap your fingers and it would be done, like maybe learning to edit videos or being able to travel to a certain place or being able to play. If there was one thing, when you snapped your fingers, what would you ask for?
Be good at my editing, monetized, and take my husband to see the redwoods because that's one of his dream trips.
The redwoods. I'd like to see the redwoods. I think Felix and them got to see the redwoods, didn't you, Felix?
Yep.
That was more than one thing.
Those trees are so huge. It is just crazy. And I know you see pictures and stuff, but like any other place, you see a picture, but when you see it with your own eyes, it's just like, man, it's crazy. Yeah, those trees are huge, humongous. They're big.
Can't wait. It's going to happen. And YouTube's going to take us there, and we're going to make a big, long video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. K&R missed the announcement twice. That's the second time I made that announcement. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we've got Kyle or Ryan, but
I think Ryan has to work when she's on, so Kyle.
That's what I was going to say. If it's her, it's probably because she keeps getting work.
Yeah.
I did see it said I was on a call, so I bet it's her.
Yeah. So, Ava, what channel did you watch before you started YouTube that you just had to watch? One of mine, and I'm not saying this because they're going to be on the show, but I had 3 that I watched a lot before I started doing YouTube. Traveling Robert, Keep Your Daydream, and Changing Lanes was the 3 that I watched a ton before I ever started doing videos. So what was your video, or what was your channel that you were hooked on?
Oh my goodness. 2 different kind of genres, okay? Paranormal.
Oh, that's a little out there.
Oh my gosh, TV. I love him. He was the first paranormal channel I watched. And then over on the homestead side, Daniel Arms, Family Homestead, and Keeping It Dutch. And I had just got back into doing some YouTube videos when a channel I had come across called The Crockers did this challenge where we were supposed to roast him. So I actually have a video up called Roasting the Crockers where I pretend to be him and we're roasting him. We also have a second channel that is Aegis Paranormal. We just started it. There's like 3 videos up there. And that's another thing that we're interested in and we have fun doing. So then I met Bob on the Crocker channel. Actually,
Bob's Adventure on Wheels. We know him as Bob's Adventure.
Bob's Adventure. I met him over on that channel and started watching his videos, which is how I met everybody here. And I'm so thankful. Bob kept saying, come join us over on one of his morning shows, the family, and come hang out with us. Come hang out. And I didn't, and then I did because he kept inviting me, right? And I'm just so blessed by you all. I'm blessed watching your videos, watching you talk, see how relaxed you are, and how the example of what a community can be is just, it's really changed my YouTube world, getting to know you all and being welcomed in. And I thank you all for that so much. It really has changed everything for me. Having friends and a place I know where I can go, where I'm accepted and people are friendly and we talk in the chats and I learn from you guys. I mean, I'm learning from you right now as you're doing interviews and talking and your mannerisms and, you just, everybody here is so relaxed. And I don't know if it's because of your experience.
I love that. That's funny.
To know each other and you're comfortable with one another and you're just happy to see each other every day, because I got to tell you, most of the time I'm not up here talking. I'm over in the chat talking, and I feel loved, welcomed, and supported, right? Supported. And it's a pleasure to get to support everybody else over on your channels and their channels. And I mention it almost every day to my husband that I'm so happy to have met you all and be part of your family, because that's what I feel.
That's
we got a bunch of weirdos in our channel, that's for sure.
Hey, I'm one of them.
hey. Now you can't be talking about K&R nursing our travel bug like that, Gary. That's just not nice.
Yep, K&R is a VIP Patreon member and Nursing Our Travel Bugs a new YouTube member. So I would not talk about Bill like that, especially Kyle. There's no way I'd talk about Kyle or Bill. Way I'd talk about Natasha or Ryan for sure.
Oh, well, no, we weren't. That I wasn't referring to either one of the lovely ladies.
Yeah, you know I know better than that. Yeah. So, Thrifty Angela, she said she loved us all, loved being weird. So if you can model, I don't like to say model, because if you do YouTube, that's a little bit of art, and we all want our art to be different. But if you could, is there a channel out there you say that's sort of like what I want to do? That's me in 2 years from now, where I want to be, or a year from now. That's the general layout.
Your inspiration.
Your inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard one for me only because I'm not a channel that's one thing.
Right.
I got music, photography, many, many topics that are just us. They're who we are. I've been kind of coached to focus on one thing while I'm new. But
First of all, let me stop you right there. If we listened to everything the analytics and the pros said, we wouldn't have a morning show. So I'm just going to give you that as an answer to do what you want to do. I've got a post that I put on the community tab a couple of days ago. It was before we had the member thing. It said, "You be you."
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
People want original. If people wanted organized, they'd watch, regular TV.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why cable companies are going out of business and satellite companies. People can buy a stream of YouTube and get original. People being real.
It's like reality TV. You're
Yeah.
actually following someone, and it's not scripted reality TV in most cases. I think maybe some maybe script a little, but like I don't. That's why I have to edit out all my so's.
I'm not saying so much.
Yeah, I do that every once in a while. I don't think I'm as bad at that as I am the so's, but people like that. People like reality. They want to see the real you, the real, what happens when you're traveling, whatever it is, that's what they want to see.
I like that I get on the channel and today I've got Ava playing a banjo, and then the next time I'm on there, they're out trying to pin up some cows to carry to the sale or something. You know what I'm saying? And and Ava just walked through a pile of cow poop, and had on video a brand new pair of boots, and she's crying, and the husband's laughing. I mean, I get that. I love it. That's what I want to see.
Right, the real stuff.
The real stuff, and the more you edit, the less real it is.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to hear that today, so thank you.
Well, it's the truth.
You.
And I'm not saying this to rub it in anybody's face. And Slow Momentum will give me an amen on this. I followed Slow Momentum's lead, as in, do what you want to do. Not everybody's going to agree. Some of them might not even like it. But if you're having fun, that's why you created your channel.
Yes, it is. Exactly.
Slow Momentum he does live streams driving down the road. I love those. A lot of people gave him slack because he done so many live streams. Well, guess what? There were 20 or 30 people there every time he went live. Who cares? You think they were staying there for a 3 or 4 hour live stream because they didn't enjoy it? No, they enjoyed it, or they wouldn't be there.
Exactly.
That's how this show started when the government shut down and we had nothing to do but sit around and drink coffee. That's literally how this show started. And we sort of organized it a little bit so we could bring more people in and introduce people. It's a little more organized than it was, but still all we're doing is sitting around drinking coffee. We just invite somebody new into the group every day.
That's awesome. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching. This is a blast today. I got to say, thank you so much for inviting me.
If I take that off, I'll forget it.
It is fun. But I enjoy watching and listening, and I just love it. Y'all inspire me. You don't even know it, but everybody does. Y'all do.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I think we can't say that enough. Is you be you.
Do your own thing.
Do your own thing. I watch the analytics because I like to see, the result, the reaction. I like to see the reaction of something I did. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, is that going to change? I can't really change. I'm just a redneck from Alabama.
I don't even look at the analytics anymore. I started out too, and I think you can drive yourself crazy with those. And I personally think they're all to put it as nicely as possible, crap. And I think I don't believe them. I just don't think a lot of it's right. I think it's there just to be there, and I could care less. And so I don't even look at it at all. I'll look at, see what our subscribers are. I do look and see, how many views we have on a video, but I don't go in there and see how long, where do they drop out? Where do they stop watching on this video? Because I don't think it's necessarily the actual video. And it's not the point that they get to this spot and they're like, oh, well, I don't like this, I'm going to quit watching. It's just that maybe they just really don't want to watch the whole video, so if that's even the case, I'm not even sure those numbers are right. Cause you get a whole lot of people that say they watch your entire video, but then YouTube's saying they've only, the averages they've watched half or less. So, I don't know. Either you got, 1,000 people lying to you, which I highly doubt, or YouTube is. So
I watch analytics because I'm a pusher. I have to push myself to a new level every day. And me and the team talk 2 or 3 hours a day when we're not live, between the text and everything. But we're always throwing ideas. This bunch that helped me worked harder on my show than they probably do their very own, because they're always pitching ideas. I'm pitching ideas with them. But I use the analytics to answer the question. I use the analytics to push myself. If we done X amount in July, or say, for instance, in August, I want to at least be there, and maybe a tad or two a little bit better, because that's, to me, is how our channel grows. This traveling Robert thing is awesome. We've never had anybody with probably over. We've got
one with around 7,000 coming up. What is TNR? TR show, they have like 13,000, I think, or something.
Yeah, that was the biggest. But
they would be the biggest.
I think if you don't push yourself, I don't think you move.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't strive to do better, but right. I don't necessarily think you need YouTube analytics to tell
right.
you that. You can watch your own stuff and be like, oh, I am really not happy with the way I did that. Let me try to do it this way next time. Or, let me change this. Or, usually we're our own worst critic anyway. So you don't need YouTube to tell you. You can figure that out on your own. So I'm not an analytics person. I started trying and I just think it's baloney, so I don't mess with it. And I don't edit a lot anymore either. And I think our videos have done better since I stopped trying to be so fancy. I still try to do a few things here and there, but that's more for my own pleasure and fun. I want to try different things with the camera or something. That's just for myself, really. And if it makes the video, it makes the video. But I don't, and I cut out my so's a lot, but some of them still stay in there because I just can't cut it out without making it sound dumb. But, I don't get all fancy with a lot of transitions. I don't, because this was showing, I need to remove this whole clip, or I need to, this or that, or, the most I do, if I've got a lot of wind noise because I couldn't get my microphone to work right, I throw music over the top of it. So that's, that's about as fancy as I've been getting lately. And it takes a lot less time to edit the videos, and they perform just as well, if not better, probably better than some of our first videos where I tried to be fancy. So, yeah.
So
I wouldn't suggest killing yourself over trying to get,
I like to see
edited.
I like to see where my views are coming from, because I do a lot of Facebooking and post videos there as well. And so I like to see where those views are coming from. And I'm having a lot of fun watching as, here's the outside. It doesn't say where it came from. It's like outside source.
Yeah, something like that.
They're starting to meet the YouTube views. They're starting to meet, and I've enjoyed watching that because that just makes me happy.
Yeah, I do look at that just because I think that's interesting to see how they're finding your video or your channel. I think that's kind of cool to see where they're finding it from.
I didn't even know there were analytics. I pushed a button and it went. I've only been doing this for like 3 months, so I'm like a way newbie.
Oh, Lord. So, yeah, I guess the gist of that would be keep being you.
Well, I needed to hear that, so I'm very happy.
I would agree with your video, though. I would learn how to put your own music, not somebody else.
Oh, yeah, I think you should totally do that.
You need your own music so you don't have copyright claims. You need your own music behind your videos. You'll be surprised how many people ask me in a given week if we use like even our intro music, or if I do a video, people will ask. That's one of the questions asked every time I do a video. Where did you get the music? Who is doing the music?
I will work on learning to do that this winter.
That would be a great way to sell your music.
And it makes your channel a little more original because it's, I mean, well, nobody should be trying to take your music, but you know, you should be the only one with that music. There's some with the epidemic sound. You know, I've been in different videos and been like, why does that sound familiar? Oh, that's so-and-so uses that, you know, because it's kind of on repeat here and there. But, you know, so you would have your own original music and that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Good idea. I'll have to learn how to do that, and I'll have to, well, one thing I got to learn how to do too, I know you can extract, like if I make a video of us playing one, I know there's a way to extract the music to its own entity that I could use to do that with. But I don't know how yet. So there's things I'm going to have to learn. And this winter I'll have more time to sit down and give that I mean, I've looked, but I've not spent enough time to actually, I am technologically challenged. You give me a list of instructions and I'll just start crying. Then I try it. So it's quite a learning curve for me.
Yeah. This week, the whole team has been challenged with our links not working correctly, and which you know got that figured out, but it just seemed like the last week, and then our merch store opened, then it closed, then they started dropping our merchandise, and then we come to find out it was showing up. If you clicked on the links we had, it was bringing somebody else's page up, and we're like, what the? And so I would have probably not had a good day if I hadn't been surrounded by people that got patience.
Right. I understand exactly what you mean. And one of the phrases I tell my students very often, they hear this a lot from me, is, remember when that was so hard we could hardly do it? When that song was so hard to play, we thought we'd never get there, but now it's so easy. So I have to remember that with everything I'm learning in YouTube. One of these days is going to be easier. And what I can't understand today, I'm going to understand next week or a month from now. And I'll be able to do it without thinking about it. All to do with patience, which is hard.
So I guess we are about to get down to the bottom of the hour. We've got an hour and 20 minutes here. Anybody have any more questions before we let our guests get out of here? Roy and Becky said that they detach. It's called detached audio if you use Filmora.
Filmora.
He said it's detached audio.
Detached audio.
I take the audio off the live stream through StreamYard. So I don't even know that I could take the audio out on my editing software. I don't know if I would need to know how to do that. That's something I may look into. On when I do like this live, when we get done with this live, I'll download the audio off of it and then upload it to the podcast. But StreamYard has a button, download audio. Pretty simple. It's made for a dummy like me. So
you said you have a paranormal channel too?
Yes.
Pretty awesome. That's like a whole nother,
it's brand new
there. So where do you guys like to go, or where have you gone to do normal?
We actually we don't, okay, this is kind of weird, but let's start there. We offer our services to people. We don't charge for it. Like if you're having an issue or something scares you, the first thing people say is, you're crazy, right?
Right.
So we are someone you can talk to about it and who are not going to go right there. You're crazy. So that's comforting to people. We can go and kind of explain to them what's going on. We work a lot with stores, believe it or not.
Really? That's interesting.
Because especially people purchasing estate sales, things like that, antiques, right? There can be things. So just going out to do stuff for the fun of doing it is kind of new to us. So we don't have video, and videoing it, what we're doing is new to us. And so there'll be some things, some things like that. We'll just be out exploring and paranormally. And you might see some crossover of a video on our main channel, the Ave Potterfield channel, and then see another version of that over on the other channel where we included the paranormal aspect of it. We don't know yet. It's brand new. We don't know.
That's pretty cool, though.
Its own thing.
Right. What is the name of that channel?
Aegis Paranormal.
Aegis?
AEGIS. Aegis Paranormal.
IS. Okay.
And it's brand new. I mean, there's like 2 moon videos, and me saying I'm editing, and I'm a 1-person crew, so it's a whole other thing, and there's a lot more to edit. And I need to learn how to put text on the video. That's the next thing on my list to try to learn to do.
You want me to tell you how you can learn this?
Yeah. Please.
Type in the search bar in YouTube.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, whatever your program is that you're using to edit your videos, just YouTube, put, text, adding text in whatever your program is. So,
Or do you use Filmora? Is that your editing software?
I use HD Pro.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, find somebody in the community that uses what you use and hook up with them.
I originally was going to use Adobe Pro, but remember earlier when I said I'm technologically challenged? It's like way up here. And so I realized as a beginner that might not be the right spot for me.
I would have to agree. Adobe, anything is pretty much more advanced. So,
and it's supposed to be able to do anything, but I'm just not there yet. So I'm telling myself, patience. What I'm learning to do today is going to help me tomorrow when I'm ready to make a switch up, or maybe I'll love what I'm using now and it'll do everything I need. I don't know. I'm new. I'm figuring things out.
Well, that's the process. And too, when you figure it out on your own, you remember it.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I think Mr. Breeze asked a while ago, do you ever do any cooking on your
I'm
channel?
going to. That's going to be one of the things I do this winter. Is cooking in the kitchen. And so yeah, will be. I got to get a new apron.
Oh. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Oh my. Fry bread.
What's that?
Indian fry bread.
Oh, is that good?
Delicious.
I've never made that, but I've always heard it's good.
And my husband asked me to teach him how to make it, and now he makes it better than I do, so he's the one who makes it now.
Well, that was a smart move on his part, wasn't it?
He needs to make a video on it.
Yeah, you need to make a video of him cooking.
Yeah. And one thing that's hard for me, I'm his cameraman, right? He tried to be my cameraman, and I tried to do an intro, and all I could do was crack up and giggle because there was someone behind the camera, and I'm used to my selfie stick.
I got you.
I'm going to have to learn to be able to do that.
All right. Well, we're going to break off into the meet and greet here in just a second. Let everybody, or y'all can go ahead and start doing the meet and greet out in the chat if y'all like. Just don't ask anybody to sub your channel, and just let us know what your goals are, or if you're close to a goal, or if you need playlist partners, let us know all that. So, well, it's been awesome having you on the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I was so nervous, but it made me so comfortable. I notice I'm not hugging that mandolin anymore.
I noticed.
Right?
Boy, when I first started, I was like, now I'm like, well.
You look like Radar holding his.
I love these people. I'm comfortable.
I think the first one or two is the most nerve wracking, and after that, you don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah. Just don't think about the millions of people in the next 10 years that'll watch this video.
Right?
Just think about us three drinking coffee.
That's right.
Living the life.
That's right. Drinking coffee.
Uh-oh. Let me check on the babies. I hear racket.
Uh-oh. So I'm assuming Roy and Becky probably still needs their playlist run. I don't know how many hours they're up to today.
I think they were around 700 hours they locked.
Yeah, so I'm sure they probably still do. I think his way Homestead had to jump and go do some work or something, but I know he was still needing some watch hours, so I dropped his link. I don't know about any.
David, we'll let you hop off, and me and Felix, and we're fixing to wrap up this last 30 minutes and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Tumbleweed RV Life needs 1,095. So, but it's been awesome having you on here.
My students taught me the heart.
Oh, okay.
Love, love, love. Thank you for having me. It's been a blast.
Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you around in the other chats.
All right.
All right. See you. Have a great day.
You too.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, she was interesting. She like all over there with the music and the paranormal and the cooking and the Jiminy Christmas. She does like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of paranormal questions, so that's going to be your territory from now on.
Yeah, we dabbled in that for a little while, and I mean, it's interesting, it's fun, but in a way, and then also listening and watching all the video and, you know, listening to all the audio, it was just so time consuming, and I didn't feel like I just didn't want to do it. So we hadn't really done anything in a really long time, but we did it for a little bit.
Justin and Christina need 16 to hit 3,000. Wow, that's awesome. So for those that coming in late, our big announcement was August 15th, that night, Tuesday night show. We'll have Traveling Robert with us. that's our big news. We were able to break that this morning, got that confirmed. And so y'all come out that night. Let's try to have 100+ people there. That'd be awesome. And so we have a lot of good interviews between now and then, but a lot of people in the RV community follow Traveling Robert. They got about 140 something thousand subscribers, and their videos average probably 1.5 million views per video. And so I was over there this morning. One of his videos had 1.7 million views. I mean, you think that's a lot of daggum views. That's a lot of people that like RVing.
Yeah.
Of course, that's global, but that's still a lot of RVing.
Tomorrow we have who?
See our view.
Okay. And Monday, Buddy the Talking Bee Sean.
Yep.
And if you don't know that channel, you really need to be here so that you can, well, actually, even if you do have that channel, you really need to be here in case you don't know the story behind Buddy the Talking Bee Sean, because it's kind of a neat little story. So I'm not going to give it all away, or you won't come and watch the show. So you need yeah.
Yeah, Rayleigh Creative Travel said that Traveling Robert has 400 to 500 in each of his live streams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been in some of his live streams.
That is where I learned about drinking Cuban coffee out of shot glasses.
Right.
Did you watch that one?
I don't know if it was the same one, but he seems to talk about Cuban coffee quite a bit. So
yeah.
Yeah. That's probably why him and Lucky Dog are friends, because they like that really strong Cuban coffee. So
Woo, not me. My son made some coffee last night. I don't know if y'all seen it. He brought it to me. I couldn't handle it. I don't know the taste. He filtered it. He liked it because I carried mine in there and asked him if he wanted it. He drank it too. So I'm starting. This is my last cup of Death Wish coffee for a while. I'm starting on Black Rifle. So I finished off the black bag of Death Wish. I'm starting on Black Rifle, I think is the name of the company. And also I have a little whiskey barrel aged coffee I'm going to be drinking. And then my son loved the Roasters Marketplace coffee, so he's been drinking it. It had a different taste than I like, so I gave it to my son, and he loved it. And so he's been drinking it. So between me and him, yeah, Van Vita Travels, Death Wish is claimed on their bag that they have the world's strongest coffee. I don't know about that. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I drink it and go to bed. So I probably drank 3 or 4 cups a day, and I drank one the other day at 9 o'clock, 9:30, 9:45. I was in a coma in my lazy boy. So it don't really do much for me. I like it. It's got a great taste. It's my favorite coffee so far. I've not tasted any coffee that I like any better. So
was there anybody else that mentioned they're close to a milestone or needing anything? I'm trying to drop.
Also, don't forget
Justin and Christina's, but my hands aren't working for me today, and so
if any of you guys go to Roasters Marketplace and order coffee, we're not affiliated with Roasters Marketplace, but we do have a free shipping on your first order. So if you go to Roasters Marketplace, which is a coffee store, of course, and you, on your first order, if you'll type in Daydream in the coupon code, you'll get free shipping on your first order. So don't forget that. We're not affiliated, but when he was on my show and y'all bought all that coffee, I did receive a cap and a bag of coffee. So I just being open. So
Castle Hives is one away from hitting 600.
Wow.
Let's see. I'm trying to drop some links for some of these peeps.
So tomorrow we'll have CR View. Friday will be our first fun day Friday that we've had. I may be able to do the whole show Friday. My bus gave problem today, and I think they're going to come get it, and that means they may inspect it while they have it, so I may not have to go Friday. So,
Oh, okay, cool.
So I may be here for the.
Just tell them while you got that, you might as well.
Yeah, they probably will, but what I'm saying is I don't know if the bus they'll give me needs to be inspected. If it does, I can carry it. So we're paid for so many things in a year, and one of those things is state bus inspection. Another one of those things is monthly inspections at the bus garage. And then another one, we have a 4-hour in-service we have to attend. So those are some things on top of our regular schedule that we're required to attend. Not bad for $15,000 a year. I bring home about $800 a month, and I get that after my insurance is paid, my health insurance for me and the family, and my retirement, and my dental insurance, and my disability insurance, which I have used one time. So I still bring home $800, and it broke up over 12 months. So I get that whether we're in school or not. So I get $800 a month year round. So I work 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, and then those other days I just told y'all about. But not bad. I get to do a whole lot of stuff with this job. So I'm hoping I find something to go in between if we're not going to do inflatables anymore, so I can keep my bus job, because I got like 17 years built up. I don't want to leave it because I got a retirement coming.
So I just looked, and we need 9 more to hit 1,100.
9 more for Happy Place Camping.
Of course, we still need a lot. We need a ton of watch hours. So, we're still. I mean, it hasn't even updated since I looked yesterday. It's still sitting on the same thing. So we're still according to that, we still need like 2,300 watch hours. And I know people were running our playlist yesterday. So, because they were commenting on like every video. So it's just not updating every day.
So we can't get past like 156 or 1,056 or 1,057. We just can't get past that. I've been there for like 2 weeks.
I don't know why.
So we're just teeter-tottering. So
you need to get out there and watch some more people's videos and stuff.
Yeah, I took sort of a week or so off. Not really took off. It's just I've tried to get a bunch of stuff done that we need to get done, and I've spent some time with Tammy the last few days watching movies and just chillaxing because we were so
you gotta do that.
Yeah,
she'll forget who you are if you don't spend some time with her.
Yeah. So I do have to get back into watching everybody. So, and I think that's why I'm not meeting as many people. I think that's why that's slowing down.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You got to keep networking. That's important.
Yeah.
But I also, I've tried to, like, Monday evenings, I pretty much just don't hit live streams. I did with Gina the other night because she was kind of still her monetization, but I pretty much taken Mondays and Thursdays completely off, Saturdays during the day completely off, and I'm just not watching as much live streams as I did because they take more time for me than the videos do. So
yeah, I have thought about that, but I get a lot of support here, so I try to support them too. So
yeah, I mean, I try really hard, but I can't stop being with family because of a live stream.
Right. I tell you what I've started doing. If I watch a lot of your live streams, you may not see me on your videos. Or
Right.
vice versa. I can't do both. I can't give you an hour of my day in a live stream and still have time to watch all the videos. Now, some people can. I just can't. It's just too much. So Roy and Becky's down to 750. So they need somebody to start binge watching them. And
like Honey and Me said, family comes first. Yeah, you cannot disregard your family, your spouse, whatever, to sit and watch other people's live streams. You just can't do that. I don't know where he went. I think he's checking on the dogs. I agree. Happy Place Diaries. YouTube is not more important than family. So I'm just saying, if you don't see me in your live stream, don't take it personal. It may be my day off from YouTube. But I do try to watch everybody's videos because, you know, if you only do live streams, you may just not see me. But I do try to get around and watch videos, even though I have this boss that's been keeping me pretty busy, so I'm kind of getting behind on video watching. But I am paid so well. I'm just paid so well that I can't not work for him. So.
Oh, speaking of getting paid, we got a big surprise coming up Friday. Y'all have to be here for another big surprise. So, can't say nothing about it till Friday, but I think y'all will enjoy it. So, that's one reason I was having to scramble to make sure I was here Friday.
Oh yeah, I want to say Van Vita Travels. She has been starting to do some live streams, and I jumped in hers last night before Jerry Holly's and was actually up on screen with her. So if you guys can, kind of watch for when she has, I know you're probably not getting notifications. I don't either. I actually have to go look. So it doesn't do any good to turn on notifications most of the time. But yeah, if you get a chance to go over and check out next time she has a live stream, she's doing pretty good with that. I think she had probably, 12 to 15 people in there, so that was pretty good.
Bill said he's retired, so he's doing 2 videos and a live, keep him busy. See how long we keep that up, he said.
Yeah, Mr. Breeze, you're right. Van Vita is awesome. She has a great personality. She's super sweet.
So this is a good question for the chat. Who does y'all throw out some names of people y'all like to see us have on the show?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Did
you come up with that on your own?
I did.
I thought maybe Nettie told you to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, typically I don't come up with all the great ideas, they do. So, who would y'all guys like to see us try to get on the show?
Yeah, give us some ideas. And it doesn't have to be RV. We love getting outside the RV genre. That's cool too. If it's somebody musical, or obviously don't put like Willie Nelson in there, because I'm pretty sure he's not going to come on the show. I mean, I can ask him, but I don't think he'd do it. But just like
His Way Homestead got a bunch.
I did not see that His Way Homestead.
I think he put 2 or 3 channels in there.
Wait a minute. He had an update on his prayer request. Where's he at? Oh.
The Blue Bike in Dole.
Oh, yeah. I know who the blue bike and Doyle is. Oh, man. My hands are so bad today. I think I'm starting to get arthritis really bad.
Do you drink diet drinks?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Well, I want my sugar. Are you crazy? Do you know me at all?
Do you drink anything with aspartame in it?
No.
Okay. Then
No, that's not bad for you. Blue Van Dan. Why is everybody blue? Blue Van Dan. That sounds interesting. Who else did I miss here?
Nettie just sent me his way. Did you get his way homestead?
I couldn't find it. I couldn't get it. Oh, doctor removed. There, he put it back in again. Doctor removed 11-millimeter polyp. Quit jumping. And doesn't think it is cancer, but sending off for testing. Okay. Itchy Boots is another channel. That's great to hear about your friend, though. His way. That's really good. I'm more scared, I think, of like a cancer thing than I would ever be of the current virus going around. Carolyn's RV life. Wow, you guys are just full of suggestions here. Actually, Honey and me, I have Slim Potato Head on my list of people to talk to. YouTube has this weird thing for me that if I, for some reason, go through the email things, it will, some days it'll let me do 10, 20 emails to reveal them in the about section. And some days it'll let me do 1 or 2. And then it tells me that I've reached today. So I actually reached my limit yesterday and I haven't looked yet today, but yes, I think a Slim Potato Head's awesome. I have followed them. Vet Ranch is another. I followed him for a while. We like watching him.
So KNR Destinations, I got an answer to an email you guys asked me about with Roasters Marketplace. Chris said that he went in there and fixed that, so use the same code and try it again. And let me know if you heard me just say that, Kyle or Ryan, whoever I'm talking to.
Wandering Jimmy. Man, Honey and me's got a whole bunch of suggestions here. Daniel Arms Homestead.
Rayleigh Creative put Long Haul Lifesavers. Said they were on Johnny's Journey last night. Man, I was dead. I love Johnny's Journey. I just could not hold my eyes. I really don't even remember laying down in the bed. I got that email I had to share with y'all after the show, and that was exciting. So I shared that with y'all. And I don't remember when I laid down in the bed. I was in a coma. We have a lot of exciting things coming up on the show. God has been really good to our show. So I can't wait to see what the future holds, considering that we've only been a YouTube channel since December, and we've not been a morning show but since March. Really, we weren't even an official morning show until a couple months ago. So,
Honey and me. She said, Slim is cool. He's Canadian. Need I say more? Yeah, he is pretty awesome. What was it? He went down to somewhere in Mexico or something. And he done like a video or two, and then it was just like he disappeared. There was no videos. And then me and Jesse's like, what happened to him? I hope he didn't get like kidnapped in Mexico or something. Because we didn't know where he went. There was just no videos. Something happened to his laptop or something. It like wiped all of his stuff out, and I don't know. So he had like no footage or something for a while, but you know, when he come popping back on with a video, we were like, oh, okay. I think Artist on the Road, I asked A Space for 3 and they declined. So I believe I've already hit them. Some of these I have actually already talked to, some of the suggestions, because I've noticed as I'm going through and looking at the list, I'm like, oh, yeah, done that. Oh, yeah, done that. So
I missed Happy Place Diaries coming in. Hey, guys. I want to get back over there and watch y'all's too, guys. I've just been, well, it took me a month or longer to get the house ready to sell. And then after we got it done, I'm like, phew. And so I've been spending time with my lovely wife and our son, our daughter hadn't been home in a few weeks. So I had to take a breather, and thank the Lord I had Felix and Nettie to keep the show going because, and really they're doing things I don't know how to do anyway. So a lot of the things they do, Felix set up the store and Nettie's been doing her thing, and we'll have Nettie on the screen pretty regular here in a few more weeks when she gets retired. And so we'll have, when we have Jury's been busy. Jury, the boy that works under Jury that does what Jury does with the code enforcement, turned in his resignation yesterday. So Jury may not be seen for a few days. He's trying to hire somebody to take that boy's place. So the guy left on a good note. He took a big time paying job, got about a $60,000 a year raise to take on a job with another fire department. So Jury told all this on his show last night. And so I see Jury having to do a little bit more. And plus, Jury is overseeing the building of the new fire hall. So he may be busy for a few weeks, but he'll be in and out. We're going to have him here. So he's still part of the show. He's just real busy. So if y'all haven't seen the new T-shirts with the whole crew on it, y'all got to go check that out. Between Toonstead and Felix, they come up with an awesome design for our morning show logo, and you can buy that if you like it on some of our stuff. We also got the new YouTube membership if y'all want to be a part of that. And and we have the new podcast, Changing Lanes. Yes, I would love to have Changing Lanes on our show.
They were already on my list. I just couldn't. I ran out of email.
Less Jump, More Journey. That's one of the channels I used to watch a lot.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't watch these channels now, I don't have time. I'm watching you guys. I like Keep Your Daydream. They're real cool. It just, I don't know. I'm more for less produced. I don't know. Since I've been watching all the small channels do videos, I don't know. I guess it may be because I have a personal relationship and that means a lot. I don't know. It's just easier for me to watch Felix and what's his name go to the beach because I know Felix and what's his name. I just don't know what's his name all the time, but but now don't get me wrong, I love Keep Your Daydream. That's one of the first shows I got hooked on watching. I got to catch up because I'm behind on watching their shows.
Did you notice though that almost every one of these suggestions are RV related?
Well, that is our community.
Yeah. We were just kind of, I mean, you like to branch out.
Jerry Holly come in. We were just talking about you.
Actually, Honey and Me Van City Van Life is another one that I had wanted to talk to, but last I saw in their videos, they were traveling and parked on the side of the road. So I don't know that the internet would be good, but I can try and see if they'll agree. So most of the bigger channels like that, I've already wrote down, had in my head, or contacted. So it's more the little maybe not so known people that you guys follow.
There's the link, Jerry. If you want to come up for a couple minutes, we're about to be on our way out the door, but we'd like to hear from you if you want to come up. I've got some people that y'all put on the list that I really like, so that would be cool. So, Tumbleweed RV Life got to get on a conference call. Thanks for coming by, guys. We're fixing. Who we raiding today?
We are raiding RV Weekends, I believe.
Thanks, Jerry Holly.
Hey. Busy morning, busy morning. Hey, Phyllis, how are you?
Good.
It's
Been
tough.
a crazy morning.
Y'all had a lot of calls?
No. Office stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'd rather run calls than office stuff.
Well, looky here. We got somebody sliding in for a couple minutes.
Hey.
Well, you said Jerry, and I didn't know you were talking about that Jerry.
I'll take
Hey,
both.
happy place.
Hey.
What's up, everyone?
How you doing today?
I can't complain, living the dream.
Yeah.
Gonna shoot some video today. Today's my day off from the grandson, so it's Wednesdays is always the day that we shoot video. So
Good deal. Y'all got a camping trip planned? We got 3 minutes and we got a raid RV weekend.
Yep, we're leaving next Wednesday for a week.
Good deal.
Me too. Next Wednesday.
Yep, next Wednesday we're gonna go out to the Oregon coast and try that again. We haven't been out to the Oregon coast since the plague hit, and so it's finally all opened up back out there. So we're gonna hit that.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. All right. Hey, let's go raid. But I just want to say good morning. Have a nice cup of coffee. Good to see you.
I'll get back over there hanging out some before long, Jerry. I hate that I missed so much.
All right.
All right. We are going to go raid. We got 2 minutes. Have you got everything wrote down, Felix?
I hope so. Thrifty Angela threw an outside of the RV community channel at me, which I'm going to go check them out right after I take my dog out. Most of these are channels I already heard of and have already had in my mind. They're a little bit bigger channels, so they're already ones I already knew about. But there was a few that I've never heard of, so I'll have to check those out. Drop the link. RV Weekends is coming up next. I'm assuming. I don't think I saw them in here this morning.
Roy and Becky said stop. I don't know what that means.
Stop what?
I don't know. I just think stop.
It's hard saying with Roy.
Roy and Becky said her thumbnail says she can't. That was
okay. Okay, I hadn't looked again.
Oh, I'm going live if she can't. Oh, Roy and Becky's going to go live if RV Weekends don't.
Gotcha.
Okay, RV Weekends thumbnail said they can't go live. I think that's what Roy and Becky said. So Roy and Becky's going to go live. All right, she isn't going live, so Roy and Becky's going to go live. So everybody will raid Roy and Becky. Have you got the link yet, Roy? You want us to stay live? Do you get a link and then we'll share it?
Hurry up, Roy.
Slow Momentum said they're a man of bound. Couch mooching with Jerry Holly.
Yeah, he's going to come up and couch mooch off of me next week.
That sounds like fun. Roy said he's setting up the link now.
I think he's going to ride his motorcycle from Louisiana up there.
That'd be a good place to sell it. I'm sure you'd give him a ride home, wouldn't you?
Well, heck yeah, if he sells it, I'll take him back to Louisiana.
Obviously, Roy does not watch my videos.
Uh-oh, why?
Because he says, read the title on RV Weekends. How many times in my videos have I said, I don't read signs? And I'll bet there's
Get it,
somebody
Billy.
that knows. Yeah, right, Mr. Breeze. Darby has to pee. Hurry up, Roy.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Just so everybody knows, Darby knows when that music plays at the end of the show that it's time to go to the bathroom. So, yeah.
So when Roy drops the link, we will raid them. I gotta go check on my babies. They've been really good.
Or they're really getting into something and just being quiet about it.
No, they're doing pretty good. What I done, Tammy told me to do it. Instead of closing our bedroom door, I left it open and put a gate up so that they couldn't come in, but they can hear me talking. They've not pulled up one
Yeah, that's
thing.
all they want to do is see your pretty face.
They just want to make sure they're not home by themselves.
Yeah.
They can't handle loneliness.
Me either. Don't like it. I need Felix just call me up or Nettie once a day and just tell me no. Hey, Roy and Becky, I just got it from him, so he must have it set up.
He texted to you?
Well, no, it just said that YouTube notification said it was on.
I think I just went right past it.
I just got it on my phone, said they're going live.
Yeah, I just got the notice. If we can get the link and we'll drop that in there and then we'll get out of here.
Okay.
I'm going to get ready to do the extra. All
right, there you go.
So we'll give the link just a second. Y'all grab that link and bug out of here and go raid Roy and Becky's Travel. And we'll be back tomorrow with See Our View. And don't forget, August 25th, we got a young lady that can sing like a rock star. And September the 15th, Tuesday night, we'll have Traveling Robert on the show. All right.
All right.
See you guys. Love ya.
See ya.